Hello, I'm Nami the Jester, and welcome to my Minecraft Redstone tutorial. Today I'd like to talk about unstackable item filters, such as this one right here. If you've ever needed to separate your swords from your golden nuggets, you've probably seen this design. It's the top result if you search them up on YouTube, or pretty much anywhere else. It does a pretty good job. As you can see, my sword has ended up down here, and my nuggets over here. However, it has a couple flaws, the main one being this torch right here. If too many unstackable items flow through this item line at once, then the torch burns out, and you'll start getting stackable items where you're not expecting them. As you can see, the sorting starts out just fine. But then, we hit this long line of swords right here, and the torch flashes over and over until burns out. Then, your nuggets and rotten flesh end up in this bottom chest. If you're just sorting the output to a gold farm, such as this is trying to replicate, that's not such a big deal. Losing a few nuggets and rotten flesh every now and then, not a big deal. Not at all. However, if you're like me, you're making a sorting system for your friends that you play online. And they always have the most unhinged inventories when they come back from adventuring. So, you gotta make something more robust than this, because otherwise, your redstone torch burns out, and then your friends can't find all of their precious coral that they collected from 8,000 blocks away. It ends up in the unstackable items chest, along with all of their fish that they're definitely going to build an aquarium for someday, maybe. So, how do you solve this? Well, I've come up with two designs. This is the first design here. As you can see, it doesn't use any torches at all, therefore there's nothing to burn out. It is slightly wider than the last design though, and it has one other quirk, and that is that the stackable items go to the bottom, whereas the unstackable items continue across the top here. However, it is perfectly capable of handling such a crazy inventory. All of these stackable items don't have any torch to burn out here, so they continue through just fine. As you can see, stackable items here, unstackables up here. No problem. While I was filming this episode, I had another idea, and that was that I could simply use a pulse extender to keep the torch from flashing. This works as well. As you can see, crazy inventory goes in again, and everything's going to get sorted just fine. Even when we hit this long line of buckets, the torch doesn't flash. This is due to the 1 tick delay provided by this comparator right here. It's also fast enough, that short delay, that no items end up where you're not expecting them, simply because you're adding a delay to the circuitry. There is one more small flaw with these designs, however, and that is you end up with one unstackable item sitting in this hopper right here, no matter what you do. Not such a big deal if you're only sorting things out of a gold farm, but if you're sorting people's inventories, they might end up losing a piece of diamond armor, for example. They could get pretty salty about that, so if you want perfection, I think this is a good design to go with. No items will end up stuck in any of these inventories. Everything ends up where you want it to be. And it's silent too, which is an issue I was having when I was prototyping different designs. If you want to build this, these transparent blocks can be anything. They don't have to be transparent. They can be solid just like this light blue terracotta here. The light blue terracotta has to be a solid block so that the redstone can go through. The target block needs to be a target block. The note block should probably be a note block, however a few other things will work as well, such as a piston. A block above it is not necessary, but makes it slightly quieter, as the note block isn't going to be constantly ringing your head off. Quick pause for a little note here. These are both droppers, and they're both pointed that way. Don't know why I didn't say it in the video, but there you go. Same deal for these ones. The glass can be replaced by anything. So long as the redstone sticks to the top, of course. Anyway, I think that's just about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps.